All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. I know you guys are digging my ears. Mm-hmm. Love them, love them, love them. Started off with brows because it takes forever. Okay, so I am going to start with eyes first, so that way my face makeup will be extra crisp. You can really, really see my bags and under eye circles, like, crazy. But that is okay. I'm going to quickly do my eyes first, and then I'm going to do face makeup. So if you are joining me, drop a comment and let me know where you're from. Oh, thank you, girl. I know, if you only knew how long it took me, like legit took me like 30 minutes to do this, because I have little to no actual eyebrow hair. So, little fun fact for you guys. Okay, so for my eyes today, I was thinking of doing a monochromatic yellow look just to match, my clothes. And your girl got this new palette in yesterday. I am going to pair it with my Bad Habit palette and do a bit of a monochromatic smoky eye using yellows. Sound good? Sound good. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is prime my eyes. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is in the shade Fair 15. I do have one that is a little bit lighter than this, but I am going to... Daniel, if you could please close this door, that'd be great. Okay, I'm just going to start with a little bit of concealer, and I'm going to blend it in with... Can you close that door, please? Thank you. And I am going to just blend it in using my beauty blender. Now, I have seen people use a brush to apply primer or concealer. I just feel like using these bouncy motions really allows it to get into those crevices and those, skin wiggles. I love this concealer for priming the eyes. Like, it takes away all of the discoloration, all of the little unts and umps that I don't like. Hey girl, hey Destiny. How are you? I'm super bummed that the post office was closed today. So bummed, but you will be receiving your package in the mail sometime next week. So I hope you're excited. Okay, I'm just going to blend this one in. These brows are banging. I'm sorry, I was reading a comment. But yes, I was super bummed. As you can see, the bag is now gone. It is going to be on its way to Destiny B, our lovely winner. So I hope that you enjoy it as much as I enjoy each product that is going to come in that bundle, girl. you are going to love it because I live for it every single day. I dive into that bag and I at least use 1 to 3 products from that bag. So I hope that you love it. Hey, Megan, how are you, girl? Okay, so I am going to be setting that using a little bit of air spun translucent powder. Just a tad. And I am going to be using my 702 Morphe brush set. I love all these brushes. Like yesterday's video, I did a sunset look and your girl slayed it. Like I did. Sadly, have not used this brush yet for eyebrows. I know. I'm like, what's up, heaven? Okay, so I'm going to just take a big brush like this. Thank you, girl. I know. I didn't really do much on that review just because I've seen it all over YouTube for like the past year. So I know you guys already knew what the swatches look like, but did the formula work for me? Yes, it did. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking this flat-ish fluffy brush, and I'm going to use that to set all of this concealer. And this brush is super perfect because it's so big. So setting your eye powder or setting your concealer, excuse me, this just allows for you to cover more area in a smaller amount of time. So setting. How was your guys' day today? My day, well, it started out good until I got to the post office and I'm like, and it totally just ricocheted down from there. But other than that, my life is going great. My daughter is asleep at 7:30. Mom win number 1. Okay, so now we are going to start with some color. You guys like my ears? Aren't they so cute? Yes, she is feeling better. Thank God. I finally got her into a doctor's appointment on Friday, actually. Gave her some medicine, and now she's running around and stealing my phone like usual. Fam Bam is great. Thank you for asking. Okay, so now we can start off with this palette. Oh, I'm super excited. Okay, so if you haven't already seen this palette up close and personal, your girl is about to let you see it. All of these are super bright mattes, excuse me, except for a couple of shimmer shades, but we're not going to touch any of those shimmer shades today. We're going to do all mattes, except for, of course, a little bit of glitter on the lid. Okay. Excuse me. I'm just going to ask Daniel to come in here real quick because I'm seeing a pop-up and it's not letting me see you guys' comments. So just give me just 1 second. Daniel's going to come in here and fix this right here. Do you see that? Okay, we're back. Okay, so for the first color, I am going to be diving into, let's do yellow in the crease. So I'm going to need this tapered fluffy. And this one really just allows you to find the crease because of that point at the end. Really just allows you to really get in there and deepen that crease. So I'm just going to put these out because probably going to touch each and every one of them today. Okay, don't need that. Every time you say Daniel, my son comes running. Aw, I want a little Daniel. I do. Soon, one day. Okay, so I'm going to dive into this super light of the yellow shades. We're doing a monochromatic today. Monochromatic means that you choose one color and it varies in deepness of that one color. So whether it be a light yellow, where you can even add a orange with a yellow undertone to it. Super easy once you get the hang of it. I know it sounds super confusing right now, but I will be doing a video on monochromatic eyes shortly. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. Okay, so I'm just placing this inside of my crease. See how easily this brush allows me to just really get into that crease without the product going everywhere. It's super, like, the brush does everything for you. So if you're having blending issues, get you a 702 brush set from Morphe. They are killing it. Okay, so let's just build this up in intensity. And I am just going to drag it a little bit upwards and make this yellow my transition color. Woo! Yes. What do you guys think of my ears? I've been wanting ears for like months already. Could never find any. I'm like seeing it all over YouTube. I'm like, yes, I want some ears too. But these ones are like super cute. I wish they had like little sparkles in it though. That would make them even more cute. Right? Little sparkles. Yellow sparkles, right? Okay, I'm just going to find my crease in here and just blend it out. Really, I can even just use the monitor because my picture is good today. Yes, it is. Okay. And drag it up just slightly. Krista, finally. Isaiah's watching in there too. He's like, I heard my mom's name. Love you too, bish. Okay, I'm just going to build this up in intensity, just like the other side. I really right now wish that I had a bigger mirror. Yes, this mirror is perfect for putting on lashes because you can really get it in that unflattering angle. But to make your eyeshadows match, it's like I'm constantly doing this to make sure that they match. But this color right here is everything. Like, how many of you guys, when you get a brand new palette, those of you who use transition shades, I use probably about 2 or 3, maybe even 4 on a good day, transition shades in my crease. But once I get a new palette, I always choose one transition shade that, like, legit I touch pan within 3 weeks. Like, that's usually how it goes. So just with the remaining product, that I have left on my brush, I'm just going to lightly drag it up towards that brow bone. Ooh. Cute. Okay, so I am going to dive a little bit darker. We might just switch it up on as far as monochromatics are concerned, just because I know probably some of you guys are like, girl, what the hell are you talking about? So I'm going to wait to do the monochromatic look until we publish the actual video teaching you guys about it. So let's just play around and figure out. Right? That's what I was going for. That's what I was going for. Yes. Okay, so with the same brush, because we're still working into our crease, I am going to go into this orangish color. And I'm just going to place this on the outer V of my eye. Still in the crease, just a little bit lower than that yellow. See how it just makes it just a little bit darker? Not much, but you can still see that yellow peeking through. Love it. Touched 101. Just kidding. Okay, I am going to have to build this color in its intensity as well. I did notice in my review that these colors are a little bit powdery. They're still vibrant as all get up, but you got to build it up. So no problem there. We're just going to build it up so that we can really see that orange. Because I'm thinking that we're going to end up not matching at all with this eye look. But there's no rules in makeup, so the girls said to tell you they're watching with me. Hi, Maudie. Hi, Hennessy. How are you, lovelies? Okay, I'm going to start working on this side just to make sure that they match. But I will be going in again with the other eye just to build it up a little bit. You know what I totally spaced on right now? This palette has a mirror, and it's huge. I'm about to just take advantage of this and just like put it up like that. There we go. Come on, Heaven. Yes. Okay. I think Isaiah gave up watching me. He was in there watching it on the tablet, and now I hear games playing. Nellie's already asleep. Thank God. Okay, so I am just going to continue working this orange color in here. And it's like, okay, again with this monitor, like you guys are seeing it as yellow and a little hint of orange right here, but I'm seeing it as bam, orange and a little bit of yellow poking through. So if you want to see what this looks like in real time, Daniel will drop my Snapchat link and go and watch my story when we're done here, and you can see just how vibrant this look is going to be. I did that last weekend, and it was like epic. Okay. Oh, Cameron turns 1 next month. Aww. She's getting so big. Damn, this orange though. Jesus. Like BH Cosmetics, you did not come to play with these bright colors. Like, hello. Daniel, can you please take care of that last comment? We don't like haters in here. No, Krista, you cannot say anything. We're just going to block that person because we don't do negativity in this. It was probably some guy. Who cares? We're going to move on. Like, who cares about you? Because we're still going to look fly and you're at home watching me, so. What is this person even talking about? The Matrix? Like, are you serious? Bro, wake up. It's 2018. Oh my God, I didn't even notice that, Destiny. Like, yes. Wow. Okay, so moving right along. Yes, Daniel will handle it, Krista. I know you have some words, but it's okay. We got this. Promise you. We're just going to move right along and not even pay that person no more mind. Girl, my hair, when I lost so much weight after having Nelly, like legit, I lost like 100 pounds in 7 months. I was having a lot of medical issues, but a lot of my hair fell out. Like, as you can see, it's so thin and stringy, but it is long as hell, but it's really thin. Can you just block this penis guy? Like, really, dude? Come on. Anyways, now we're going to dive into this palette, right? Like, who the hell gets on someone's makeup live and talks like that? Like, okay, we're trying to be positive here at Touched. Like, we're always positive. Sorry, guy, that your life sucks. Okay, so anyways, we are going to switch brushes. Let's get our mind off of that guy because, like, as you can see, I'm, like, wanting to say stuff, but I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. Krista, I can say some words. It's okay. We're not even tripping. Okay, so I'm going to take this brush right here. This is a more dense packer than that of This one, see how they're both the same shape, only this one is more densely packed, like there's more bristles in this than this one. This one's more fluffy, and the end of the bristles, they're more free. So we're going to use this one to pack on the color and then switch to a different brush to blend it out. And I just noticed, like me and Daniel were even talking about this earlier, I was so upset that this palette did not have a red in it, but there she is right there. It has a red. So I'm going to switch to a smaller palette, and this one also has a red, so I might test them out and see which ones, because I did realize last night that this brighter of the pink shades in this BH Cosmetics palette, it was a little bit patchy for my liking. So I did have to work in it quite a bit to get that sunset look that I did on my BH Cosmetics review. If you're wondering what my review was, or if I liked it, or how much trouble I had with that pink, go ahead and look into the description box and you'll find that video. I had so much fun with this palette last night. Like, it was epic. So I'm going to start off with spraying my brush with Revlon Prep Set and Refresh. This is my favorite setting spray right now. Like, you know what, Krista? Hello, I don't know. Maybe someone in my comments can let me know what BH stands for in BH Cosmetics. I'm pretty sure that you can just figure that out by Googling it, but I'm live right now, so I need you guys lovelies to help a girl out. Okay, so I am going to switch to this mirror because it is a little bit smaller and easier to work with, and we're just going to dive into this bright red. Okay, that coats the brush like crazy. Jesus, look how much it coated the brush. Like, hello. Okay, now I'm just going to apply this into the end of my crease just slightly. Ooh, okay. See, I am having problems with this red as well, which is fine because, you know, manufacturing a red shade does come with some issues. So either it will skip and you'll have to really work at it. Like, see, I placed it here and now I have a little spot right here. So no issue there. We can just add a little bit more product and then blend it out at the ends. So I'm only coating the outer portion of this. I'm really not liking this red. Beverly Hills Cosmetics, Krista. Beverly Hills Cosmetics. Yes, I love my lovelies. Y'all are on top of it. Thank you guys. Okay, so I'm not really liking how that part is looking. So I am going to just go ahead and finish it on both sides, and then I'm probably going to add Lust over it just because I'm noticing that the orange and the yellow is kind of shining through behind this red, and I'm not digging it. So let's just go ahead and finish that up real quick. I am going to, however, leave a little area for my inner corner highlight. because I got a new product that I have been just dying to try. I've seen so many reviews on it. I'm going to give you a little quick sneak peek. Bam. Yes. So many reviews. I have every single shade of that collection, the Gothographic collection by Wet n Wild. I have every single shade, and this was the last one. So we have not tried it yet. I did, however, do a wear test from that product, excuse me, on my Snapchat. So it is opened, but I have not tried it on camera so you guys can see. So we're going to do that today. Man, I'm really like upset with this red shade. Like, come on. Like, I'm sure you guys can see how like right here, there is a patch where you can see my skin color underneath that red, which I don't like. And then also right there. So let me just quickly do this other eye with this crappy red. Come on, BH. Tell you you're beautiful no matter what, Auntie. We love you. I know, that's why I love you guys too. Hola. How are you? And see, there's another little trick that if you guys don't know. So with this one, I did wet my brush first, and you see how vibrant it came out. Did not wet the brush with this one, packed the same amount of product, and you can barely see it. So we're just going to fix that up real quick. And the color shine through, or would it look weird? A concealer underneath. Yes, I did prime my eyes with a concealer and also a setting powder. I just feel like this particular shade, this red shade, a lot of palettes have problems with red shades, and that's just because the ingredients that go into making a red, sometimes you have to worry about it staining your eyes, which is fine. I mean, I don't care that I have red eyelids the next day. I really don't, because some concealer will just cover that up. Wow. Okay, so with this brush, it is a little bit harder to find my crease. But we are going to be switching brushes momentarily, and a different red shade. Okay, I don't even care how that looks right now because we're going to blend it out and fix it up. Okay, so now I am going to just clean this brush off, and we're going to try this Aphrodite palette. As you can see, like I said before, once I get a palette, I really go in with the transition color. Like, I really do. Like this pink one, my favorite for like 3 weeks. And as you can see, it's the only one that I touched pan on. So I am going to wet my brush first. And we're going to dive into Lust. Now, this one is a deeper red. If you can see, it is definitely a deeper red, more of a brownish auburn undertone, but I feel like over this, it's going to look great. So I'm just going to, oh yeah, see, that is amazing. But the fallout is insane. Look, can you guys see it? Jesus. But that is why they say to do your eyes first and then to do your makeup, because if you have any fallout, you can just wipe it away, as opposed to baking and trying to complete an eyeshadow look. It's difficult because, like, especially if you have a darker skin tone and you try to use like a vibrant blue and you have some fallout, if you already have your makeup done, then even if you wipe it away, because if you have a cream and then a powder over it, the powder kind of sets it in place. So by wiping away, you're kind of moving that product, and it's going to ruin your whole look. So that is why we are doing eyes today first. Now, I know that this is a super duper harsh line, but I am going to go back and blend it in after I get rid of all this patchiness. Like, I wish that I would have just went in with this red, because bam, it's red. Like, this red would have taken that sunrise look that I did yesterday to the next level. Like, it would have. But it's trial and error with makeup, you know? I was really trying to give BH a running shot, but y'all kind of flopped with this red. Like, honestly, not even gonna lie. Okay. Now I'm gonna dust away this fallout because it is like something vicious and insane. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I am going to close this one for now. And I mean, look at the kickback of that red. Complete 100% fail for BH Cosmetics with that red. Like, ugh. Okay, so I am going to dive back in. Like, as you can see, it is off and it does not match, period. But that's okay. We're going to dive back into the orange and soften up that red. And then again with the yellow, just to make it peek through just a tad. So let's soften up this red line. And again, I'm just going back in with the same brush that I used previously and the same orange. And we're just going to work that red line. Work it. Even drag the orange down a little bit to really soften it up. Like, as you can see, this one is way more soft than that side. Like, do, don't. Do, don't. Coming soon. Just kidding. I have not tried them yet, Megan. They're still over there. I'm like scared to even try them because I know it's going to be an epic fail the first time. Like, I almost had enough courage to do it on a live, but then I'm like, then I remembered Megan's like, you'll get it within like the first hour. And I'm like, I don't have an hour. When am I free next? Girl, you know, I stay at home all day. I'm free every day. Every day I'm free. The question is, when are you free? So I am just trying to soften up this line this red line. It's coming out really nicely. I'm just having a little bit of trouble with this part of the red, so I might dive into a more of a peachy tone just to really get that line to blend. And I might even switch brushes because this brush, yeah, it's working. It's working. Just takes time. Like if you're having blending issues and you don't know like what colors to pair with what and what looks good with what eye shape and all that, I am going to be doing a video concerning all of those issues. Free during the daytime, girl? Well, you need to hit me up. Maybe you'll even let me glam you. New video alert. Megan gets glammed by heaven. Right? Okay, so again, I'm just trying to work in this red. Again, this red was a super flop. So I did have to go in with a different red from a different palette. But with a little bit of finessing, it's coming out great. Not having any issues. Oh, there was a little like bald spot almost right here. There we go. Yes. Okay. Like, I wish you guys are going to see here within the next couple of days, you guys are going to see a drastic change. A drastic change in our videos. As far as the clarity, the lighting, just the general atmosphere, it's going to be great. So stay tuned. Okay, see, like the way that you guys are seeing me is not the way that I'm seeing it in the mirror. And that's just because my little monitor thingy, whatever. But please follow me on Snapchat because I really want you guys to see this in real time. Like, it is so stunning in real life. It's amazing. Like, really, aside from that red, every single color that I have dived into has been so good for blending, like for beginners. If you are already having issues with blending, this palette right here is like everything because they're so creamy and just everything. Okay, so now I am going to take a more fluffy blender and I'm going to dive back into a lighter yellow and really blend that orange in there. So let's dive in and let's just see what's going to happen with this bright yellow because girl is looking powdery. Let's just see. Okay. Okay, I see you, yellow. One swipe. One swipe, y'all. Jesus, I might have brought that orange up a little too high. But that is all right. I can just drag this one up a little bit higher. Ooh, girl, yes. Pretty cool. pretty cool. I wish that I would have used tape to really get that. But we can just go in with some concealer and fix that up. So let me just fix this wang. Yes, I said wang, not wing, because I'm from Texas. Thank you, Destiny. I wanted this to be a monochromatic look using yellows, but it kind of just turned into a sunset, which is fine. I mean, sunsets are always nice. Has to be by far one of my favorite looks is a sunrise or sunset. Sunrises usually have more purples and more darker tones than the sunset, which has, you know, reds and oranges and purples and pinks and stuff like that. But so far, I am really loving this look. Like, okay, so nextly, I am going to make sure I ain't got no boogers in my eyes because that's gross. Just kidding. I am going to, what am I going to do? I feel like this one is higher than that one, but liner and lashes will fix that. So I am going to dive into, excuse me. This is the Morphe M432 brush. Now, I did want to show you guys, if you guys have not seen the Morphe brush set review. Where are you, little friend? Here you are. So these two brushes right here, they look exactly the same. Like, honestly, it's the same brush. The only difference is this one is a little bit longer. Side-by-side comparison, I'll even put it up against it so you guys can really see. So as you can see, there is just a little bit of extra on the end of the black one. And this one feels more heavy duty, like this one versus this one. And even the sticks, you can see this one is fatter. This one's going to last longer than this one. So I'm going to use this one today. And I'm just going to do a little bit. I'm wondering if I should clean up the sides first, which, yes, I will. I'm going to use the same brush to do that. And I'm just going to use some concealer with this brush. Not too much. Might even dust a little bit off with my hand. The orange red is making your eyes look really blue. I have green eyes, Megan, or Hazel. But with liner and lashes, girl, it's going to be epic. Okay, so I'm just going to follow my lower lash line going up. Just to really clean this up. Like so. And then I'm just going to conceal and clean up the rest of that eyeshadow. And then, of course, my straight across one, just to blend that down. And bam, it's super straight. Right? Doesn't it make it look more put together and just nice? Nice. Okay, let's do the other side. What is up with me having, like, I call them hiccupers because it's like a hiccup and a burp at the same time. Hiccupers, get it? Yeah. Ba-da-psh. Okay, so again, I'm just going to follow my lower lash line and really just stamp it going up, maybe drag it a little bit. And see, it really just makes my eyes look more uplifted, except for this, like this guy right here. Ugh. Okay, so let's just drag it down, drag, 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 drag. Woo! Yes. Okay. Now that I have cleaned up the sides of that, bam, and then instantly my eyes look more uplifted and lovely. Okay, so I'm not going to set that just because it's going to mess up my foundation routine if I do. So we're just going to do, I'm going to do liner and lashes on camera. I know. And then I can move on to lower lash line. I know that's kind of unheard of, but as long as you have, what just happened? Daniel, something just happened. I know that I'm still live, but I can't see nothing. I'm not pushing nothing. Hands are up. I'm not pushing nothing.
You can't see nothing.
I can't see nothing right there.
Maybe I just accident.
Well, not touching nothing. I can't see nothing right there. Well, not touching nothing. I can't see nothing right there. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, moving on. God, I love it that whenever I just say, babe, can you come help me? He like marathons it in here. I love it. Okay, so just a quick liner, nothing too crazy because I don't want to take away from this eye look. I'm just going to do a quick, not even a cat eye, just a quick line just to hide my lash band. Okay. I'm going to be making some crazy faces, y'all, so bear with me, okay? Okay. Ooh. Destiny, this is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. It is a felt tip, but I don't want to touch it with my fingers. But if you can see the end of it, it is really like, it moves really, really good. It allows you, like, I can almost just lay it on my lid and bam, a cat eye, no problem. I did use this last live as well, and I don't have any issues with any bleeding or any of the, spider veins or anything like that. I do feel like the skin on my eyelid is pretty much the same as the skin on the back of my hand. It's super dry and it's just like my eyelid. So I like to swatch eyeliners and then go about my day and just see like if it bleeds or what. And this one is one of the good ones out of the 17 eyeliners that I tried. So this one is one of the best. And it is in the shade 01, which is Nior, which is black. And it is a matte finish. See, matte. Love it. I cannot, hold on. I haven't been able. Okay, so girl, I was using gel liners too. I was using the, I believe it's the Maybelline, this one, the Maybelline Eye Studio. It is a gel liner pot. And I just feel like maybe it was because I wasn't using the correct brush, because with all products that I review, I try to give the brush that comes with it an honest go. So I did try to go in with the brush that comes with this. Big flop. So I have not touched this again because this is so much easier and it's so trusty and it's just so fast and you can't go wrong with it. So let me just finish this. And that's all I'm doing, just to hide my lash band. Just like that. And maybe even fill in that area, give myself a small little wing, like super small today, y'all. See what happens when you try to correct it? You bump it. And then you have to go in and try to fix and match. Perfect. Ooh, these ears. Oh, how do you guys wear these ears, girl? This is my first time. And I'm like, ouch, the back of my ear. Ouch. I seen some ears. I think I was at Five Below. It's like a store, kind of like the dollar store, but way better. And I seen some really cute gold glittery ones that like really matched my background. And I was like, for like $3. But that just so happened to be the day that I left my wallet at home. So, all right, moving on to lashes. First, I need to prime my lashes for falsies. Now, Destiny, if you are still with us, yes, I see that you are. This is one of the products that is coming to you this week. This is the Benefit They're Real mascara. Love, love, love this mascara. This wand, girl, it is shaped so crazy. Like, I remember Maybelline, like, back in, God, I think it was like in 2009, Maybelline, or was it Rimmel London? I'm not sure. One of the drugstore brands came out with a mascara, and it was called Stiletto. And it was a black with a red, like the stiletto shoes. And the wand was, it wasn't a straight across. It was just a ball. And the ball had spikes on it, just like this. And it was my favorite mascara. So I have been using this one on the regular to prime my eyes. And I have to say, if you wear falsies, this mascara is where it's at. So I hope you enjoy. I know I do. Okay, priming. Just going to do one quick coat. And see how it really allows you to get those really hard to reach hairs. Like, yes. And look, even on the inner corner. Zero problems. Like, and I'm not having a problem with bumping my eye like I did with that Urban Decay mascara. Like, that wand is shaped so crazy. Better Than Sex. So we're like opposites. I've never tried the Better Than Sex. I've never tried it. Destiny and Megan, y'all need to have a conversation because I am completely clueless. I know my mother-in-law has that Better Than Sex mascara, and she loves it. But at that time, I was kind of stuck on my Ulta Beauty mascara, so I didn't really want to change it because the Ulta Beauty mascara, girl, it is amazing. Amazing. Like, I don't know what they put in that stuff, but it brings my lashes like legit all the way. And I have pretty high arched brows. That Ulta Beauty mascara really takes my lashes all the way up to here with no falsies. And it's just, I do maybe 4 or 5 coats of the mascara and it's like, ba-bam, yes. But this one is just perfect for just priming. But if you did want to go for a more natural look, with the, less cake face, more mascara look, this, you just put, a couple more extra coats. And these are like, I mean, it's called They're Real. Like, they're trying to tell you, no, I don't have falsies on, honey. These are my lashes. So again, I'm just doing a one quick coat. Mine never curl, and that has been the only one to work. So I see a lot of people using an eyelash curler, like completely 1980s one where it's like they look like scissors, you know what I mean? And I do have a pair, but I have never been able to get all of my lashes. Like, okay, if my real lashes were considered a lash band, I've never been able to get the complete lash band inside of that little thing to press them up. You know what I mean? And I don't understand how people do that without poking their eyes out. Like, come on, girl. So I am going to have to try that Better Than Sex because, I mean, this one, my lashes grow outwards like this. So when I apply mascara, if I don't do 2 or 3 coats, they just look like spider legs that are like, you know what I mean? So I've never been, but this one does curl my lashes. Like, if you can see, they're not like straight out like they normally are. And I mean, this wand right here, it really is allowing me to get the very first hair that grows in my inner corner, like the very first one. Which also makes it easier for me to know where my natural lashes start so that I can place the end of the lash band directly on where the end of it is. So I'm just darkening up, not too much. And then I'm even going to take it a step further because, right, as you can see, my lashes, you know, because I only put one coat. So I'm just going to kind of use my finger to push them up. And as soon as this mascara dries down, it'd be great. Not too much. See, already my eyes are just like, hello, how are you? I know you're excited, girl. That whole package is going to have you like, oh my God. And I am going to use a couple of the products that I'm going to be sending to you. If you watched that Sephora video where I unboxed everything for the winter, it'll tell you each and every product that's going to come in that bundle. So if you're curious to know what you're going to receive, then just go ahead and check out that. I believe it's called the Sephora Bundle Giveaway. No, ma'am. Do not try me today. Oh, with a lash inside of the eye. Oh my gosh, I have a cat hair in my eye. What is up? There it is. That sucked. I almost lost my complete look. Like, no thanks. Okay, so for lashes, I am going to be using these ones. I believe that these are Starlit, and they are from Ulta Beauty. Super duper cute. I have used them before, so what did I just do with those? There they are. I am just going to pinch off just what was left of the glue after washing them. And we're going to get started. Okay, so this is right eye. And some glue. Now, I've tried so many glues that come with the packaging. You know how it always comes with like a little glue like this in all of the eyelashes? Well, I did purchase some Broadways. Now, Broadways are, of course, dollar store brand. I didn't really so much like the lashes as much as I love the glue, because I'm going to show you. If you guys follow me on the regular, you guys will know this is my favorite glue. And if you've tried a more higher end glue, you're probably looking at me like, girl, you need to step it up. But, you know, sometimes when you find something that really works for you, you don't like to change it. And I am so set in my ways as far as my makeup routine and just applying falsies in general, that is why that box of single lashes still sits over there on my vanity. But because I love this glue so much, because it's white, look, this is how I did it before. So it's white, right? But when it dries down and it's the perfect tackiness to put on your eye, it becomes purple, like a really pretty iridescent purple. Okay. Not bad for 1 hour, right? But we've been talking too, so makeup struggles. Right? I nip my lid every single time. Okay, so see how it turned like an iridescent purple? It's ready. Super flattering angle. I mean, super unflattering angle. Can't talk today. Boop. You know what, guys? I hate to do that to you guys, but it was not in the right place and I was not about to be looking crazy on a live. So let's just try that one more time and we'll see if it works. I'm really good at this, guys, I promise. I'm just kidding. I'm sure everybody has had some sort of issues with lashes in their past. Ooh, Megan. Yes, we get ready together. What type of look are you doing today, girl? I want to know. Okay, so let's try this one more time. Okay. I might even just go in with these other lashes. Yes. Okay, Ulta Beauty. These ones are so much easier to apply because if you notice, see how thin that lash band is? Like it's almost non-existent compared to that one. Like, hello, lash band, no lash band. So even if I didn't use eyeliner, it would be so easy for me to conceal this lash band. So this is left eye and that one is right eye. Okay. A green look. Yes, honey. We need to see pictures. I was actually, like you can ask Daniel, I was going to do a monochromatic with green. But again, most of my lovelies don't know what monochromatic means, which is fine because we're going to learn. I'm going to teach you. It's super easy. They've got the monochromatic and also I believe it's dual chromatic. But that's getting into, the more difficult eye looks to achieve. Really, a monochromatic eye look is not really that difficult. It's more just playing around with colors. All right. I always feel like I'm gonna mess up because I have people watching me. I usually can just pop on some lashes and go, but when I've got people watching me, it's like, oh, are you gonna mess up? All right, let's try this. There we go. See how easy those go on? Like, hello, beginners. Like, that lash went on without a hitch, super duper easy. And now I can fly away. Okay, I know y'all are sick of looking at my under eye bags. I wish there was a pause button so I wouldn't be like, because you seen me put one on, you see me put them all on. But I do have to say, Megan, if you're still having issues, so turns out I'm on a 20-minute time limit. So some gloss and a primer. Girl, you should check out my full glam in 5 minutes video. Like, we did that 5 minutes. I'm even thinking about doing a set timer challenge where, like, say there's like a little timer right here where in real time you guys can see that it really only took me 5 minutes. I didn't even wear lashes that day. Like, I mean, honestly, if you don't already wear lashes on a regular, don't get started, because I can't sit here and lie and tell you guys that I don't feel like I look extra weird without falsies. Like this, perfect look. This, I'm like, where are my lashes? Even though like up close and personal, they're like really, airy and voluptuous. I want people to really see me coming. Like, I'll even add like some glitter to the ends of my lashes, which, by the way, I did the Ulta Beauty, or it wasn't Ulta Beauty, Urban Decay's. Do I have it right here? I do not. It's over there. I can see you. Megan, I know that you would love that, but I can't get up right now. Look at that. Like magic. Okay, we're going to get into that because I have not done that on falsies yet. I did do the review on this. This is the Ulta Beauty. Why do I keep saying Ulta Beauty? Like, get out of my head, Ulta. Urban Decay Double Team Special Effects Mascara. Now, Urban Decay just dropped this, I believe, about 3 to 4 weeks ago. I did get my hands on one, and this is the Special Effects double-sided. So I've got silver on one side and gold on the other. Yes, but I did only use them on my natural lashes, so I'm not 100% sure if they'll even work with falsies, but we're fixing to find out. All right, let's just pop this one on. See, these ones are so much easier to get on, like, for real. Super duper easy to put those ones on, like just a little bit of added pressure and girl, bam. Looking fly, looking fly, looking fly. And when I was a beginner at lashes, I always had an issue with my lashes. Like this one would start like way over here, and then this one would start like way up here. But I mean, it's really the end of your tear duct is where your lash should start. So now I'm ready to fly away. All right, now let's go ahead and do face. And then we can go ahead and do lower lash line, and then we're done. But first, let me take a drink. Megan, I'm going to have to ask why you're on a time limit. Okay, so make sure my hands are clean. I am going to clean up just a tad. Just going to put all of my brushes back into this. I love this, you know. Hey, Morphe Decal, how are you? For under eyes, I am going to use this one. So all of the other lovelies can go in here except for what I will be using for lower lash line, which will be this one. I asked the hubby to go on a date, and he was like, cool, we're going to movies in 20 minutes. Be ready. Girl, I wish. No, me and Daniel, he surprised me with a 1-hour back massage today. Like, it was everything. Like, that lady, excuse me, at Massage Envy, little shout out to Miss Lisa. She was amazing. Like, because I am so little, like, she was able to get like really into my shoulders and my shoulder blades, and it was everything. Okay, so I don't want to touch anything, but we're gonna try. Okay, I did it. Okay, don't touch anything else. Okay, so that is put away for now. All right, now we can start with face. So I'm going to go in with a mixture of primers because I do have combination skin, and I have noticed that with a silicone-based primer, it really emphasizes my pores and my early set on wrinkles. Oh, I can't believe I just said that. So I am going to mix these two. This one is by Milk Makeup, and it is a blur stick. Now, on my last live, there was some confusion about this being vegan. Well, I did do some research, and Milk Makeup is actually doing away with all of their non-vegan products and opening a fresh line of the same product, but these ones will be vegan. So I'm just going, this is a blur stick, so I'm just going to apply it to my pores. Destiny, item number 2 in your bundle. This works amazing if you have enlarged pores or really those wrinkles underneath your eyes. Girl, it's everything. So I'm just going to put it on where I have those big, huge pores. Not so much on the tops of my nose, but really on the sides. And that is all that you need of that. And I am going to just make sure that it is all pushed into my pores so that my foundation will, lay over it seamlessly. See how it's already smoothing my skin out? Like, hello. I really, really want to get my hands on, there is, I believe it's green tea and cucumber, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But the actual product is green, and oh my God, I want one so bad. All right, now that all of my pores, see, I even have a piercing right here. Put a little bit on there. Can't see it anymore. That's how good of a pore filler this is, girl. Like, it hid my piercing hole. Look, you can see it just a little. But dang, girl. Okay, Milk Makeup, I see you. Okay, now I am going to mix it with, this is the Ulta Beauty. There we are. You can get out of my brain now. This is the Mattifying Face Primer. And I just add this to my T-zone because I do get really oily in my T-zone. So it's almost empty, girls. Time to go get a new one. Okay. All right. T-zone, here we go. Now, it is not necessary, and I mean, this is my personal preference because I do have combination skin. It is not necessary to completely coat your entire face in primer. Like, I promise you it's not. So that is why I mix primers, because like this part of my face doesn't get oily. This part of my face does. So if you have combination skin, if you have dry skin, if you have oily skin, there is a primer for you out there. I promise you there is. Please don't mess up on my brows. Oh, Lord, please don't mess up my brows. Oh, these brows are snatched. Yes. Okay. Okay. Dang, your girl is looking kind of ghostly, but I'm kind of loving it. Okay, so we are done with primer. I am going to do foundation, and then we are, oh, got an itch. We're not going to do any, well, much powder. Not too much today, because I have noticed that the skin underneath my eyes gets really dry if I add a setting powder, especially the Airspun. Like, I do have the Cover FX, another product, Destiny. It's little, but it works amazing to set your eyes. This is also a setting powder by Cover FX in that bundle, of course. So I'm going to use 1.5 to 2 pumps of my Milani Conceal and Perfect, and this is in the shade Natural. It is maybe 2 shades too dark for me, but for the sake of this look, don't mind that. So what I do is I dot it along the outer portion of my face. And I work my way into the nose. So again, like you can see, girl, this is not my shade at all. Like, who are you fooling? Girl, I am pale. But I did purchase this when I was in my self-tanning phase. So I was playing around with concealers and stick foundations and whatnot. And I was using this NYX Wonder Stick, the lighter shade, as a foundation. And it was like spot on. But this is called Deep Profound, and the individual shades don't have names, or else your girl would have been using that. So again, I'm just going to work this inwards. It's not that bad. Not that off. I keep forgetting that you guys don't see the full effect of it like I do. Like, I can see that it is, 1 to 2 shades off of my natural skin color. But in the monitor, you guys can't see that. You guys just see flawless skin. Oh, please don't mess up on the brows. Please don't mess up on the brows. Don't do it. Don't you try me, brows. I will wipe you guys off so quick. Don't try me. This is actually one of my favorite drugstore foundations, just because, look how quickly that blended out. Like 5 seconds. 5 seconds. And I'm like, loving it. Yes, even in my little small mirror, like, hello, hand mirror. Did I mess up the brows? All right. So we're going to try something new today. Now, I did do this on a wear test on my Snapchat a couple of days ago, where because I noticed that my skin was getting really, really dry, I guess due to the weather or whatever, I did only use cream products on my face. Did not use any setting powders. I'm like, I know. But I did use the heck out of this. And it just looked flawless. Like, my skin was really hydrated looking. So I am going to show you guys what I did to achieve that. Here we go with the white concealer. Your girl is really pale, and I have not been able to find a foundation that is as pale as I am. Like, I'm like vampire status. So I do go in with a white concealer. I know this is unheard of, but it really does bring out your eyes. And then I also pair it with a color correction brightening pen just on the outer corners, just to really emphasize that line, Okay, so I'm just going to do just a little and then blend it into a triangular motion. Like, Hello, pores. Can you guys see? Jesus, they're so huge. Okay, so I only do the under eyes with the white because I like a super bright under eye. So let me just go in and blend this out really quickly. I feel like my squishy wasn't wet enough, even though it was. So I just sprayed it with a little bit of my setting spray just to moisten it a little bit, and sprayed my mirror too. Okay, now we can go in and start blending. And I do just take it all the way to the hairline and down the side of the nose. See how bright? Like, hello, it's bright, but with some bronzer and all that, it's going to look good. So if you're just joining me, hello, what's good? We are just playing in some makeup. The only issue that I have with any type of concealers, like I have not even ventured in to touch the, oh my gosh. Okay, I was about to say, girl, is my lash on or is it off? It's because I have a little bit of concealer on my lash. Don't worry about that. I'll clean it up. Super bright under eye. Okay, so I'm not going to set that. Stacy. Hey, Stacy. How are you? Thank you for joining me. My name's Heaven. I'm from Waco, Texas. I am going to have to fix that lash, though, before we move on, because I'm not trying to fly away. Now, I know that I said that, but look, you can even see it. Like, come on, Heaven. It was those guys that kind of threw me off today. Like, who does that? I was shaking, girl. I was so mad. So mad. Who does that? Stacy. Okay, I know a couple of Stacy's from Temple. Which one are you? Are you Big Rob, Stacy? We used to kick it at Big Rob's. Yep. What's up, girl? How you doing? Been a while. I see your lovely baby. She is so adorable. There. My daughter will be 4 in October. I know. It's like, where the heck does the time go? Like, just like yesterday, I feel like I was in the hospital having her, and now she's almost 4 and starting school, and I'm gonna cry and mess up my makeup. Y'all stop. Okay, so I'm just going to add this. This is the purple shade. It's a color correction pen from Revlon. And I just add it to the outer portion and where my bag is, just to brighten it up and conceal it. See the difference? And I haven't even blended it in yet. Like this pen right here, everything. I know I say that a lot, but your girl loves a lot of products. I did used to like this one. It's a palette, and like it has this purple shade. This palette is what got me into using the purple as a highlighting color corrector. Oop, oop, oop. Okay, so I am just gonna blend this in, and then we can get on with the getting on. Okay. So now I'm going to be going in with my NYX Wonder Stick, and this is in the shades Deep Profound, and I'm just going to use this to contour. And I'm going to stop right there. Now, I'm not worried if they are not exactly level, because I do add a couple of flicks right there, a little bit of extra product. Come on, football. Yes. And then, of course, I do one there, one there. Ooh, can't forget the nose. Little bit on the nose. Not much. I'm even doing way too many lines, but once it blends, it'll look good. And of course, the chisel of the chin. Bam. And I'm even going to emphasize that even more, just to give off that shadowy effect to really lift up my chin. Okay. Now let's get to blending, and then we can do the lower lash line, and we're done. Yes, me and Stacy go way back. Like, I was kicking it with her in like 2007. God, I feel old now. Thank you, Stacy. I feel hella old now. Okay, so blending this in. I'm really just trying to keep the product in the same area and not like move it all the way around, so that I can get the contour. And I also do a little duck lip and follow that line right here, because I do not have super puffy cheeks like I used to. But today we're just going to create that illusion that I do. Very soft and airy. But you don't count, Megan, because you're my cousin. We've been family since I was born. I used to change your diaper and feed you bottles when I was 8 years old, and you were just born. So, yeah. I went there. I'm about to put you on blast on my live, girl. Yes, I am. See how that blends in? Like, I am really loving all cream products on my face. Like, looks very, very natural and very elegant. And it won't give me a ton of flashback. See? Compared. Bam! Not contoured. Snatched. Look. Thank you, Destiny. You know, I was just talking to Daniel about that. Like, I know that it's going to take some time and some effort, but we're working really, really hard, and I'm giving this my all. I hope you guys can see that. But we were just sitting back and talking and thinking, imagine where our lives are going to be 5 years from now. Like, if we keep at it, because this is what we both want. This is what I want my life to go. This is who I want to be as a person. And in 5 years, I'm going to be watching these lives again. And I'm going to be like, I wonder if Destiny B still follows me when I'm like, you know, super rich and famous. I'm going to be like, I really want to meet this girl. Let's fly her and her husband out. You know, stuff like that. Like, I can't wait, you know, for my life to actually go somewhere. Like, it's going. We're doing good. But okay, so again, I'm just going to create this puffy cheek look and really just keep this product in the same area. And that is why I added a ton of product, because I've noticed with cream contour sticks, you lose. Girl, Michigan, yes, baby. Okay. But that is why I do add a lot of cream product, because as you know, with a beauty blender, you kind of lose a little bit of that product. So I just pack it on and then blend it out and then we're fine. So let's do this chin up. And I really like work it all the way down to where the shadow is, like right there, just so that it gives off that super chisel. Aw, that makes me really happy. Well, you and me both, girl. I'll be here in 5 years. You'll be there in 5 years, and we'll meet up. I promise you we will. We'll meet up in Hollywood on the red carpet. Right? You'll be my original lovely. Yes. Okay, now that my nose is snatched, chin is snatched, contour snatched. See, the only issue that I have when I don't set my under eye is that I have creasing, and that's normal with a bullet concealer. Like, I wasn't expecting anything with that. So I am just going to set that. That's the least bit of powder that I'm going to put on my face, because I want that hydrated look, but I don't want creasing. So let's just go ahead and blend the creases away and set it a little. There we go. Hello. Bye-bye, creases. We don't want you here no more. And then no creases. See the difference? You can really see my bags, though. Okay. Okay. And that's how you take care of that. Okay, so I am looking a little bit ghostly, but who cares, right? Because I'm pale anyways. And I learned to work with what I have and emphasize it even more. Okay, so again, with just a little bit of powder, like I'm not liking this at all. I'm just going to lightly, there we go, hello. Now, a little bit of cream product. I mean, they look similar. We're just going to add just a touch here. Just to really chisel out them cheeks. I really want my puffy cheeks back, y'all. Like, really bad. Gots to take care of some medical issues first, and then we can start worrying about the weight. Like, I bet if those guys or whoever that was, girl, setting spray, just spray and forget and go get that movie, girl. But anyways, I bet if those people who were commenting all crazy like that, if they knew what was going on in my life, I bet they would feel like a total piece of crap right now. Just saying. Okay. So that is done and done for... Do I even have a lipstick right here? No, your girl doesn't, but that's okay. Let's see, under eye. Okay, so back into it with this Back to Brazil palette, and we are just almost done. Problem with people, they never think before they say stuff. Sorry, that stuff is me irritated. Girl, you and me both. Like, I did not realize how hateful and cruel people can be until I sat down and put forth all of who I am into this and then got hate comments within the first week. I'm like, how did you even find me? Like, YouTube is so big. Like, are you just sitting there looking for people to troll? Like, honestly, I was like, what the hell? Okay, so for lower lash line, where is that brush? I'm just going to use this cute little Milani one. Right? It came with the palette. And I mean, for a little one, it worked super good. So I'm going to dive into that yellowish color and just fit it underneath here. Just a super duper quick one too. Oh, thank you. Yes, I mean... Most of the time, people don't take the time to get to know me. If you took the time to get to know me, I mean, you can ask anybody. Like, I am a dope person to hang out with. Like, I'm super dope. I will hump you inside of HEB because everybody's watching me. I'm that person. Like, and I mean, I even did that to Daniel's mother. Within, like, I think I only knew her for like a week, and we went to the grocery store together, and I totally humped her in front of like a big audience. Like, everybody was staring, but it was fun. I like to have fun. Like, who cares, right? Wow, that is really bringing out my eyes. Like, I'm about to add some liner and just go. Like, dang. You guys, don't forget to join me on Snapchat directly after this because we are almost out of here. I want you guys to see what this looks like. I know you can see that it's like orange and red and pretty, but girl, you are not seeing it in its true light. Like, Jesus, follow me on Snapchat. How do you fix too much blush? Okay, well, you can't really fix too much blush. I mean, you can go in with a clean blush brush, like super clean. Make sure there's no product on it at all. Take a little tiny bit of a setting powder or a face powder that is your skin tone and just work it in. Like, work it in. But applying blush, I don't use blush because I don't have puffy cheeks, and blush just makes it look bad on me because I'm so small. But for you, if you just barely dip into your pan and knock it off a couple times, even use the top of the blush to wipe off some of that product, and then start it here and flick it back. Barely even touching it. Like, hold your brush at the very, very end so that you're not gripping it really tight. Start here and flick back. That will give you that raised up effect right here on your cheek without it looking like a drastic contrast between your cheek color and your lip color. So, flick. Some setting powder, girl. Hurry up. You're almost late. You're going to miss your movie. Okay, so just building up this yellow. Not too much, not too loud. Like, we're not trying to be super loud today. Bam, that just looks amazing. Like, God, I wish y'all could see it like this. And I'm not even going to do no filter on Snapchat either. Like, you're really going to see it. Okay, so now I'm going to dip into, this Morphe M432 brush. Love monsters. And I'm going to dive into this orange color that I have on my lid as well. And really just work it on the end of this inner corner, outer corner, excuse me. Really, really tight to that lash line, as tight as it will go. And I am holding my brush a little bit towards the middle, and that just gives me more control over where I lay this product. But again, like, I'm barely holding it, but it's still control, if that makes sense. And that is that. Okay, I'm going to quickly do this side because I really, really, really want to try that Urban Decay and see if it works on falsies, because I haven't done that, and I've looked on YouTube and I haven't seen anybody do that. So, and even the Urban Decay ads that they, uploaded on Instagram, when they dropped it, nobody was wearing false lashes. So I need to know if it works with false lashes too. And what better way to do it than to do it live? Right? All right. That's that. And brush down, hands down, brushes down. Who remembers that game, Heads Up, 7 Up? I loved that game when I was a kid. Loved it. Okay, so, right? I used to always peek, though. Like, I'd be like this, and I'd peek. I just noticed just their feet so that I could see, hey, I know it's that person. I know he touched me because I see his sneakers. Like, I was such a cheater. And no one ever knew. Ah! Take that, 5th grade band teacher. Okay, so I am just going to add one coat on my lower lashes. I did in my review try to put mascara first. What? No, I don't want you. Ew. I did try to put a mascara first before applying this, and it flopped. So I'm not going to do that, but I am going to emphasize my lower lashes because I want them to really stand out behind that orange and yellow color. Woo! See this mascara? Amazing. Like this, like amazing. Look at that. This brush, this wand, applicator, whatever you call it, it is like a lower lashes wet dream. Like, yes. Come on, spider lashes. Right? Like, look at the difference. They're like 8 times as long. Yes, they're real. Okay. Just quickly doing this, and then I'm gonna try some of that Urban Decay, and then we'll get off of here. Okay. Oh. Why do I feel like there is a black line right there, but I don't see it in the mirror? What is that? Is that like on the screen? Anyways, can't see it in my mirror, so it ain't there in real life. Just saying. Okay, so for highlighting, you know your girl had to dive into this just because, like, I'm so shook at this. I've never used a loose powder highlight before. Epic. Let me just show you what it looks like. Like, even this monitor is definitely going to catch that. Like, blinding. Yes. Okay, so let me just wipe that off real quick. I am going to tight line my lower lash. I know I'm like all over the place with what I'm doing, but if you'll just bear with me, I am just trying to get through these last couple. Whoa. Hey, girl. How are you? What's your name? Look at that. Look at the difference just because I tight lined it. Like, come on, black. Yes. And I didn't even have a issue with my eyes watering. And I spoke way too soon. Okay, so I'm just going to use my finger and apply this. I know that's kind of unheard of, but I want it to be like really blinding. Fudge! Oh, I can't curse. But this is like, ah! Whew! Join me on Snapchat, girl. Join me. Join me. Now I like really want to put it on with a brush because like this is the first time I'm doing it on camera and like, girl, okay, a little bit of Cupid's bow, a little bit here, a little bit there, down the nose. All right. Moment of truth, you guys. Moment of truth. This is the new Urban Decay Double Team Special Effects Mascara. Now, the other shades, this is the only one that is separate from the others. The others have a special effects on one side and a cream color on this side. It comes in purple, turquoise, and pink. But these special effects, this one is silver and this side is gold. So I am going to put the gold on and see if how well it works with these falsies, because no one has talked about that on YouTube. Like, nobody. Come on, Urban Decay. Let's see if it works. I'm scared. I don't want to ruin this look. I'm just going to do the tips. Ha! Just the tips. Okay, yes. All right. Wow. It like took my lashes away. But they're still there. Ooh, girl, up close, it's like hello gold. All right, so I'm just going to do this one quickly. I'm going to get off of here and go have some fun on Snapchat, because this look is everything right now. So if you would love to join me on Snapchat, that is where I will be going next. Of course, after I clean all this up. Like, I am loving it. Now, I was not sold with this mascara with just my regular lashes. Like, I was like, no, honey, no. But up close and personal with some falsies, it's like the best of a Christmas pageant, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is the completed look. Looks a little bit like, whoa. And that is just because, like, this monitor, we're going to get it better, girls. We're going to get it better. So I am going to call Daniel in here briefly so that he can close me out. I'm going to say my catchphrase outro. And then if you want to follow me on Snapchat, that's where I'm going next. My username will be in the description box. It is Heavenly388 with a capital H and an LY. So, Daniel, if you can hear me, he's kind of into his show and the TV's like right here behind me. So, not sure if he can hear me. Nope. Men. I'm finished.
Just push it in.
Just push it
Say
in.
bye then.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Follow me on Snapchat. That's where I'm going right now. Mwah.
Deuces.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
follow me on Snapchat.